Good afternoon, guys. It's Andrew from 510 Books. I'm here in my warehouse. As you can see, it is June 23rd, 2021. It's a Wednesday. And I just made a bulk buy from someone that contacted me. I'm actually not sure how they found me. It could have been a referral. It could have been an ad. I'm not sure. It could have been just Googling me and finding my bookstore, which a lot of people do, thankfully. That's starting to happen more and more, getting a lot more calls, especially as summer has hit. Those are all side notes, but anyway, someone contacted me a few days ago and we set it up for today and went over to their house. It turns out that the siblings were all there and their last parent had passed away, and so they're going through everything in their house, and their parents had a lot of books. Hundreds of books, probably over 500, maybe even over 800 books, maybe 1,000 over the whole house. It was a lot of books, and I can't I can't handle taking that many in right now all at once, due to space, time, energy, all that stuff. And so I wasn't willing to just buy all of it without looking through it, because it would have been a huge job to load it up. Would have had to do multiple trips. So anyway, to make a long story short, I just went through it and I found 120 items. Now, mostly books, but they also had some DVDs and some other stuff. So let me show you what I got. It's in the back of my truck. Here it is. So I got around 120 items, individual items. There were a few things that were sets, like book set here. There's another one underneath it here. I think those were the only sets, actually. But I got a bunch of books, and some of them are going to go online. Some of them are going to go on Amazon. Some of them are going to go on eBay. So I was able to look through some of them, scan them, look them up on Amazon and eBay, and see, what stuff made sense to sell online. So I'm not remembering every single one. Okay, I grabbed all the Harry Potters I found, which was, I think, that's great. Which I think was only 2. At that one and this one. Oh, there's actually 4. Hardcovers are always great. I got Sorcerer's Stone, and I got Chamber of Secrets, and I got another Sorcerer's Stone. So all those will sell at my sale, local sale. I'll just put them out $3. I don't know. We'll see what I'll price them, but when I ever see Harry Potters, I grab them real quick, because they'll go. I haven't even had Harry Potters in a while. So let's see what stands out. This was kind of funny. I don't know why I grabbed it, but it's Mickey Mouse in German. So I don't know. I thought that was cool. Oh, and just so you know, I paid $120 for all of this. So basically $1 a piece. And I found a lot of good stuff. Some vintage paperbacks. Conan, whenever you see Conan, vintage stuff could be good. I believe I've seen this one before. And then all these Don Savages here. Don Savage. So I can sell those as a lot probably on eBay. I looked up this book lot, which, yeah. Jeez. Little Masonic Library. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I looked up a lot of stuff. I believe it was going for, it was either $50 or $80. So either one's pretty good. And then this one here is Dr. Dolittle. It's not complete. It's missing one, which sucked. But I might just sell it at my local sale. See what happens. There's this one, Aesop's Fables, Illustrated Fables. I believe that one I'm putting on Amazon. This one was interesting. It was going for over $100 on Amazon. I looked it up on eBay. It's going for over $200. So I'm not quite sure. I figure it's worth something pretty good. So I'll do some more research on that one. All these books, I'm just going to put in to my local sale. Let's see. Yeah, and some of them were like newer stuff that someone might buy. Like this one's pretty cool. This one, The Stooges. Someone probably buy that. I found these, which are called The Enchanted World. I believe it's Time Life. yeah, editors of Time Life books, and I've got 4 of them, so I'll put those in a lot. Possibly put them on sale here locally, but I'll probably put those in a lot. So anyway, you can see there's a lot of good stuff in here. This one's cool. It's got a lot of artwork, so I figure that would probably go locally. I can't remember. I looked up so many books, but there's some other good stuff individually here. And then, as you probably already saw, I grabbed some cool VHS tapes. I got Psycho. What is this? The Lair of the, what is that? White Worm? Here, I'll pull them out. These are all the VHSs I got. So I got Evil Speak. It just looks really cool, and it's horror, I think. Yeah. So I don't know if that's worth anything individually. Children on the Corn. Okay, picking up where I left off. Got a phone call, so Evil Speak. Again, guys, for VHS tapes, I will, if they're really worth a lot of money, I'll put them online, but if they're a little lower priced, I'll put them in locally, because I do have some people actually coming in and buying VHS tapes. So Children of the Corn, Stephen King. This one is Stephen King Rose Red, a double one. So I grabbed all the horror. Company of Wolves just looks really cool. Again, I didn't look these up individually. That's just gross. I didn't look these up individually, but I didn't even look at the tapes. Oh no, it's not the right one. These I looked up. Children of the Corn. That one's in there. Evil Speak. That one's in there. I got Psycho, that's sealed. Psycho's cool. Lair of the White Worm is the right one. Hellraiser 3 is the right one. And then Halloween 3 is the right one. So only one wasn't the right one, which is the coolest looking one. Oh well. But that's okay. It isn't, it isn't. You live and learn. I totally forgot to look. And then I got some DVDs. Let's see. This one's worth some good money on eBay. I think it was like 20, 25 bucks. This is a horror one. I don't know if it's worth money individually. Living Dead. A lot of horror stuff. Let's see, anything else in here that was... Let's see. That one. Silent Days. Anyway, a bunch of different stuff. There was some... I can't remember. Anyway, so... Let's get inside. So yeah. $120 on those. I should do pretty well. It'll be a combination of online sales and local. But I was happy to find a few for Amazon. And like, I think I found one, if I remember correctly, I think I found a book that was like around $75, $80 on Amazon that's didn't have a ton of copies and has a consistent demand. So that was really nice. So I think off of maybe about 4 or 5 individual items, I mean, that one book alone, if it's $80, that's like half of, what I spent. So I figure 4 or 5 individual items, I should, maybe actually less, because there was that book lot that goes for, which I can't remember if it was $50 or $80, but, so maybe only like 3 or 4, yeah, individual items to make back all my money. And the rest is profit, of course. So, I didn't want to, you kind of play it by ear and just kind of roll with it and feel out the situation, because I didn't want to take everything in. There was a lot of stuff that just, I know if I would have lugged it, put it in my truck, I made like 3 different trips, brought it in here, gone through everything, it would have taken so long, and a bunch of it I would have just either thrown away or just given away to someone else. I have a couple people that come and just pick up books for me for free when I don't want them. Just take them out of here. Otherwise, they're going in the dumpster, because they're just not ones that I can do anything with. So that's what was going to happen, right? Either it was going to, someone else was just going to pick it up for free, or I was going to have to dump some of it due to condition, or just having it be obsolete. And some stuff I find I won't even give to the person who picks it up for free, because I know it's just, no one's going to want that, even online. So yeah, so that was that was a good buy. I didn't even really want to go there, just because I'm getting so much stuff donated to me recently. I have a local professor who gave me, well, 2 boxes of books here. This one and that one. And he's going to come back either end of this week or beginning of next week with another roughly 150 or so more books. Donations, right? And then tomorrow I am picking up 4 to 5 boxes of books. And then Friday at noon, someone's coming here to drop off, according to them, books, VHS tapes, and DVDs. So I'm kind of getting a lot of stuff for free and donated, so it's hard for me to pay for it, unless it's good stuff. And there's some good stuff in there, so I don't mind paying for it. Absolutely. I'll pay for stuff, that is worth some money, and to help people out, because they're just throwing away most of the stuff that's in there. They're keeping stuff that's sentimental, that they want from their parents' house, but a lot of it, they don't have a clue what it's worth, so they're just getting rid of it. So they get $120, they get rid of some stuff, less physical work for them, I'll make my money, etc. So it's a good deal. So I haven't been able to make videos. This is the first day I've been able to actually have a chance to do it. Went out of town over the weekend for a couple days and had to get back into the groove, and so I was finally able to have a chance. So aside from that fun activity that I did today, what I've been doing, aside from shipping a lot, which I'm thankful for on eBay, getting some good sales between auctions and individual items, what I've been doing is just listing everything that is piled up, which is not a ton, but a good amount. So that $400 buy I made of all those DVDs I've been talking about a lot in my videos. I finally listed all of the TV shows on eBay. I've already sold one. I sold what is it called? Smallville, that had the complete series, all 10 shows. Sold it for $80. That was great. Anyway, I got all those listed. So those should make some good money coming in. And so what I've been doing is I'm just trying to get through everything to clear out space over here, not have anything just sitting around that is not been photographed and listed online. My extra stock, of course, is going to sit here. That's all I really want here is extra stock for my local sale and the stuff I've already listed, the lots I've already listed on eBay. As long as they're already photographed listed, I'm good, right? Like, it's fine. This is where it should be. But stuff that just sits and I just don't want to deal with it is not good. Like, for instance, these boxes here and that one down there, not one of those, but 4 of those. Those are CD lots that have not been selling by it now, and so I just want to get rid of them. So I'm just going to auction them off. I'll make less money, but that's okay. I just want to get rid of them, clear out the space. And then the other big, huge thing that I'm working on is, you guys may or may not have, I may or may not have mentioned this, but I had this whole tub full, and then on top of it I had another box, and then I had CDs stacked on that box, and then this table had stacked super high there as well. And what I've done now, as you can see the mayhem over here, is I've started going through all this stuff, and these are collections or series of different types of CDs, different types of CD collections or series, right? So as an example, the now that's what I call music one, that apparently this one goes all the way up to 88. I think it goes up to over 100 now. So I've been collecting these for a long time. Every time I find one, I put it to the side and put it in that little collection. Another one of these here, these Putumayo Presents ones. So Asian Groove, Arabic Groove, Animal Playground. Anyway, all these different ones. And I counted that I have 47 individual titles from this series. I don't know how many there are in the whole collection, but I figure 47 is a friggin' lot of them. And instead of them just taking up space, I'm going to start selling this stuff. So I can't just indefinitely collect them until I have all of them, which I might not ever be able to get all of them. So, and I don't even know, I'm sure maybe there's information out there about how many there are of these individual collections, but they can figure it out on eBay sometimes too. But some of them where I already have a ton of them, what I'm doing is I'm just going to sell them off to free up space and make money, of course. So I've already started over here. All of this is Reader's Digest, believe it or not, CDs. If you get a huge lot, people will pay. I've got a Glee one. That's DVDs. Those are for your consideration ones. I've got Grammys. That's Lifescapes, which you probably, if you do bulk DVD, CDs or come across a lot of CDs, you'll see these. I've done that before where I've sold a ton of them. That whole stack is Lifescapes, and people pay for those. And then, of course, I'm not remembering what's down here. Oh, right. So these ones, the 20th Century Masters ones, I have 41 of those, so I'm going to put those in a lot and see how that does. So just as an example, there's a bunch of others. And this box are ones that I'm not yet ready to put together. Like I've got your Hit Parade ones here, which, you know, you'd recognize. I don't want to pull it out. But Kids Bop, I don't have nearly enough for it to be worth it. Singers and songwriters, these are some really valuable ones. If you get a bunch of them, especially the whole collection together, I don't quite have enough. I have enough to make some decent money, but I really want to get more. You can sell it for potentially, you know, a couple $100 if you get the whole thing. I think there's like 30 of them or something. And there's some other stuff under there. So anyway, so, you know, that's basically what I'm doing is going through all of this, trying to sell off as much of it as I can that makes sense. So the balance between, you know, I don't have the whole entire collection, but if I have a lot, I've got 30, 40, 50 individual titles from the collection, it makes sense, right? To me, it does. Like, why do I mean? No, I'm not gonna. Some of these I've been collecting for several years, like going back to when I was in the storage, when I had a storage unit before I got this warehouse. You know, I was already putting some of this stuff to the side, so it's been a few years for some of this stuff, and it's about time because it just takes up too much space. And you know, selling off all of that, I can probably make a couple $100, and that's great, right? More money's great. Freeing up space is great. And that's what I want to do, is to make sure that I don't have unnecessary amount of stuff over here that I'm just collecting for no reason. And also I'm organizing it. So now I'll know in this box I've written what's in here. So I know, okay, this box has, you know, this stuff, and so I know where to go exactly for it. And I know what I have. And I'll probably do another box in probably that tub. So it's not all on the table, and then I can sell off a bunch of it. And yeah, keep it moving. So that's what I've been doing. Also, I have all these loose. These two are loose CDs, not quite enough to do a lot, as big a lot as I like to do. And this is DVDs, which is probably enough to do a decent sized one. So I'll probably list those DVDs as well. So tomorrow I'm going to keep going through this process, and I've already listed all of those. I'm gonna have those loose. I have like 1,000 loose CDs. I'm gonna have that go live tonight as an auction, and then soon I'll have all those boxes out of here, which is just great. And then, you know, once I get through all of this, these collections here, I'll just you know, I'll put them all together nicely, and then I'll list everything else. And then whenever I get a bunch of CDs, whether it's someone donating a bunch, whether I'm buying a bunch in bulk, either from an individual or doing Gaylords again, you know, I'll have this all organized so that, you know, when I start putting that stuff to the side, I can say, oh, well, I know where it is and how much I have, and have a sense of, you know, how much more I need for stuff to complete collections or get them to be much bigger. And then, you know, once that's done, tomorrow I will finish that process and photograph everything, and then be ready to list it, put it away. Once that's done, all I'm left with are individual items to sell. So, like down here, I have, this is a record lot, and these are all, those are all laser discs, and there's some that are worth some good money. So that's the kind of stuff I need to list. And then underneath, underneath my table, sorry, I'm whipping all around here, is Madness. That's all individual. I don't, well, there's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't even see that. I'm going to have to pull it out. Aside from that, there's pretty much, majority of this is individual stuff. Books, CDs, DVDs, maybe some video games, but it's majority books with some DVDs and some CDs. It's a lot. I'm seeing some rubber band stuff. So there's a few things that are grouped together, but for the most part, they're individual, and that's fine. If they're buy it now, that's fine. You know, auction's different, right? I want to list all that stuff. So that's just craziness under there. I don't currently have a lister. My lister didn't work out. Had her for about 6 months and things petered out. So that's a whole nother video to talk about. But so it's up to me for now. And I'm excited to start to dig into some of this stuff and start to list it individually, because I know that if I methodically go through it, I can get through it pretty quickly. I mean, quicker than I would think. A few months, you know, something like that. And I really want to get it listed because I really want to get it online and prepare for the rest of the year when things are a bit slower now. I still have over 1,200 items on eBay, and I want to get that number up to as high as I can, basically, and clear out all this space and list it all. So anyway, that's a long video. I'm glad, or I'm thankful to anybody who hung in there. I gotta go home, gotta go eat dinner with the family and all of that fun stuff. And I will see you tomorrow. I should make a video tomorrow. I'll be working tomorrow. So take care, stay safe. See you in the next video.